$175 million. That's a lot of money. But that is what Avatar: The Way of Water is actually projected to do this coming weekend. Will it get there? I think so. I think at least 170 million. The question is it going to be profitable? Let's dive in. Here we go. All right, let's start here. Somewhere between 150 and 175 million dollars is where this film is projected to end up this weekend. It's probably going to get there. I'm projecting over 170 million. I think it has a decent chance to do even better than 175. There is a lot going for this film. Most importantly, there is no competition. 5 terrible weekends in a row, you ended up Wakanda Black Panther Forever being on top. And that's with last weekend being the second worst box office weekend in 2022 at like $38 million. This particular film, 175 million, probably going to get there. And it doesn't hurt that it already has a substantial amount of pre-sales. In fact, in the United States, we are looking at, some big numbers. According to Deadline, it's drummed up $38 million before frame 1 has rolled. Well, that's not exactly true. A lot of people have already been treated to this film, and there's a lot of positive reviews out there from the usual suspects. But now there's starting to be a few, more realistic reviews coming in. And we'll get to those in just a moment. But 175 million does put this film off to the races. And it absolutely needs it for this sequel. It also needs healthy international box office this weekend. And it looks like it's going to get it. In fact, right now, internationally, Avatar 2 is projected to earn somewhere between $250 million and $350 million over the weekend. That means we could end up with, global box office sales for the first weekend somewhere between 400 million and 500 million. That's amazing. We also have another unique opportunity here. China. This film has already tallied $22 million in pre-sales in China, once again before frame 1 has rolled. And this is with only 77% of their theaters open currently, because of because of the sick, right? Potentially, this film in China could get initial returns of $100 million. Again, all by Sunday. Those are fantastic numbers. There's going to be The Way of the Water across the globe on over 4,000 IMAX locations. That's incredible. And you're going to get an opportunity to see this in a lot of premium large format ways in 60 frames per second, 3-dimensional imagery, which, believe it or not, some people are complaining about, but we'll get to that in just a moment. The first film has a history. It was the largest grossing film globally on IMAX at $270 million, with only 300 screens at the time. I imagine this film will do a little bit better 13 years later. The question is, can it be profitable? And if word of mouth has anything to do with it, I think it's going to be challenged because word of mouth hasn't been good. A lot of people are saying it's a rehash story from the original film, seemingly steals some elements from, high quality films from our childhood. Free Willy and a particular Star Trek film where they go back in time and collect the whale. I hope I'm not ruining this for anybody. We've already had some leaks come out about this. We already know it's about water. Anyway, hope I didn't spoil it for you. But there's also a menagerie of creatures here, and that could be a saving grace for the franchise, if not for the film. Because it seems like, with all the new creatures that are being introduced, as well as all the old ones, there's an opportunity for merchandise like, well, Disney hasn't seen in some time. That would include lots of little action figures, which make a lot of money. The film itself was budgeted, well, very, very high. In fact, reportedly $350 million went into making this film happen. And that's a drop in the bucket if you consider that there's supposedly 1, 2, 3 more films coming for a total of 5. And the way that this film is being promoted, it's actually leaning on the 5th film. I saw some promotion today saying that if you want to see the 5th film where the Na'vi come and visit planet Earth, these other films are going to have to be successful. I'm not sure that's a great marketing strategy, but hey, there it is. And by James Cameron's own admission, this film is going to have to fall somewhere in the top 3 or 4 highest grossing films of all time for it to make a business argument for existing. That's a little bit terrifying. It's also a hard number to get to. Can you imagine this film reaching $2 billion in today's economy, especially globally? Maybe, but that might only be because of a 20% price increase across the board on, well, the average ticket cost. But we'll have to see. The question is, are you going to go see it? If I attend the screening that I've been invited to, I will definitely do a review. If not, I'm going to leave it to you. You'll have to let me know what you think about this film, whether or not you're going to go see it, whether or not you think that this thing is going to cross the $2 billion threshold, or whether you think that this might enter flop territory. I'm curious, so please utilize the comment section down below and let's have a little conversation about Avatar: The Way of Water. With that being said, please support independent content creators here on all of these wonderful platforms that I'm on. They absolutely can use it. All you have to do is just subscribe to their channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and of course, comment on their videos to drive that algorithm. The like button is there to make sure that content gets recommended. And of course, if you really want to get something out there, share it around. Use that share, put it out on the socials, and that will help their channel grow. It'll also help my channel grow. So don't be scared to do all that for me as well. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. And don't forget to check out my Rumble at rumble.com/CultureCasino.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.